Good morning, good afternoon, good night to the African Superstar family. I don't know what time it is where you are. It's morning where I am. I'm actually at the Charles de Gaulle um, airport here in Paris. And I wanted to talk about this topic today. Big shout out to the African Superstar family. I am on transit on my way back to Ghana. And I want to talk about some people think I'm rich, but no, I'm not. Um, I tell you guys all the time that normally when I travel, I will take transit um, because I can get a cheaper ticket and I fly coach. Okay, not in that business class, not in that first class. Okay. The moral of the story is when you want to do things, you will find a way to do them. People rather make excuses than try their very best to do what they can. Now, I did have a direct flight from London, where I was prior to going to the States. I took a direct flight from London to Chicago, and then a flight from Chicago to Ohio. Um, but this one is a lot more involved. I left Ohio, went to Toronto in Canada, went from Canada to here in Paris, and now I will take another flight to Accra. So it's quite a long journey, but that's what you got to do because I'm not rich. Because if I was rich, I would have took that direct flight from JFK or Atlanta or Newark or maybe even Chicago and went straight to. I mean, they might even have a direct flight out of Columbus. All I know is when I was booking tickets, the tickets were astronomical, and this was months ago. One of my historic travel tips is to book your flights at least 3 months in advance when you're going international. But because of the pandemic or whatever's going on, the tickets were just unbelievable. So that involved me taking a longer transit. I usually don't take a transit with that involves like three planes. Usually like one stop, two stops, at the max. This is a lot, But yeah, I'm not rich. You know what I mean? I'm not rich, guys. I'm just making things happen. I'm just basically compelling myself to make things happen and always trying to be creative to find ways to do that. So yeah, like I said, I'm here in Paris. This is Air France's hub. If you guys, I mean, obviously you can imagine. They have all these Air France flights. I actually will be taking an Air France flight to Accra. So it's a nice sunny morning here. We have good weather, which is wonderful. So I don't expect to be having no delays or nothing like that. My flight leaves in a couple hours. I just got in from Toronto, flew all night. Smooth flight. So yeah, guys, I'm not rich. You guys think I'm rich. I'm not there yet. I'm not there. I take coach, coach. Okay. Coach plane tickets with transit. Okay. But I am rocking, of course, I always tend to wear African Superstar at the airport. So I have my Black Lover Stay Single shirt. And I also have the new jacket, the new varsity African Superstar ex Ghana jacket. Big shout outs to the family. I did recently drop a new commercial for the fall and winter collection. It's here on the channel. I've been circulating a little bit. Check out our materials. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? This is fresh to death. I mean, I got a lot of bags, so people can't really see the jacket today. But I'm ready. I showed up. I'm ready for action. So a big shout out to the African Superstar family. This is a little bit of the behind the scenes for those of you guys that you live in a fantasy world, you know, and you just think it's smooth. It's not. I went through you know, some ups and downs of checking both departing and, both departing both ways. It seems like checking is where a lot of the stress is happening because you have to have all these documents. I didn't realize once again, you have to have a transit visa to go to Canada. Can you imagine? Even if you're not leaving the airport, you're just going there, getting a connecting flight, you have to have a transit visa. So when I showed up at the airport, now that's for a British passport, not for a US passport. But my US passport is expired currently, so I'm trying to get that sorted out. So anyway, on a British passport, you have to have a transit visa. So I had to do the transit visa at the airport. Big shout outs though, because the gate agent was an African Superstar family member. So she did look out for me on my bags. You know what I'm saying? Check 3 bags for me, no fees, even though the bags was over. Holla, there is some perks to like celebrity YouTuber status. So when she saw me, she was like, "Oh my God, African Superstar Howard." She's like, "Are you going back to Ghana?" I was like, "Yes, I'm going back to Ghana." And so that was a cool, highlight. It hasn't been a lot. I'm looking forward to get back to Ghana. I will be there. My flight is about 5 hours from here, I believe, from Paris. So I'm looking forward to getting back. It's been a long time coming. I've been on travels for a while, so looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing my sister. Looking forward to seeing a lot of my friends. Looking forward to that sunny weather and the beach. Yes. Yes. So now they want to play music. Yeah, guys. So it's look. If you want to get things done, you can get things done. You got to be creative. You know, work it out. Some people have been making excuses for years about going to the continent, traveling, blah, blah, blah. Some of you guys are in better even positions than me, to do stuff. And I just want to encourage you, yeah, it's not always fun and glamorous. You see a lot of these travel YouTube, blogs and stuff, and it looks interesting. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. That's the honest to God truth. Big shout outs to you there. How are you? Big shout outs to the family. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to get it done, then you just get it done. I mean, after a couple hours, I'm gonna be in Ghana, and it's gonna be all good. Trust me, it's going to be all good. Big shout outs to the family. Well, I'm not gonna hold y'all. This was just a receipt live stream, okay? Because people be needing the receipts, because a lot of people out here talking about what they do, and there's just no receipts. There's no receipts to anything they do. Now people think I'm rich. People think I'm rich. They're like, wow, Gina's doing this and that. I mean, they envision some kind of like posh life. I hope I can live up and manage to all of your expectations. Matter of fact, I hope it comes true in 2022. I was going through the airport today. I have so much stuff to carry, guys. So this right. Sorry, guys, some technical difficulties. This is the bag of overages. So basically, the suitcases that I took to check in, they were over. Okay. You're only allowed 50 pounds, and they were both over. Okay. Because it's just so hard. When you're traveling like this, it's so hard. I generally travel really light, but I find with these like continental, moves and stuff, it's unbelievable. So anyway, our family member that was a gate agent, she hooked me up. She said, "Hey, just take out the extras. Okay. I'm going to check all your carry-ons. You take that with you." So I have that. I also have my trusty TriStar African Superstar backpack, African Superstar X Ghana. I'm all decked out in the gear at the airport today, guys. I'm all decked out, yes. And then I have my new professional ring light. That's a whole different story. The ring light is a whole different story. I got this ring light, right, because I needed a new one. Okay. And I didn't realize how large it was. I actually purchased it in the UK. So when it came in, it came in the post. I had a shipping barrel that I was preparing to send to Ghana. So I thought I would just put it in the shipping barrel. But guess what? It was too big for the shipping barrel. So I have carried this bad boy from the UK, okay, to Ohio, now going to Ghana, all manually. Bro. So as you can see, I mean, I have this bag, which is very heavy. It's heavy. It's got several pairs of shoes in it. I'd say about 10 pounds, because that's what I had to remove from my luggages. Then I have my backpack, which my backpack has my laptop. Man, listen, this is not a fantasy world. It's not a fantasy world. And traveling during COVID time is even less fun than it ever used to be. Okay, because the stress and the anxiety that goes into do I have everything I need? I mean, every time I come to the airport as of late, I see people getting turned away from the gate. Then I had a COVID test. I actually saw this family of 7 when I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago get turned away from a Dubai flight. And the mom was begging because basically it was 7 of them. It was like 3 adults and like 4 kids, right? And I guess in Dubai, you got to be vaccinated to travel to Dubai. Like they're not taking anything else. So because they were kids, the parents didn't think they needed it. They thought only the adults needed it. Okay. So then they showed up at the airport, all 7 of them, with the adults was, ready to travel, but the kids wasn't. And then Air Canada was like, nope, you can't change fees. That's going to be. I mean, that I felt that in my chest. I was devastated. But that's the kind of stuff that's going on right now, COVID time. People are coming. And I mean, anybody who travels knows, first of all, it's an ordeal just to get to the airport just normally. Being on time, getting your bags there, traveling, either taking the train, driving, parking, like the whole 9. Okay. So you get over all that ordeal and you actually get to the airport and then you still can't travel. That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm good to go. I'm just going to, after I wrap up this video, I'm going to probably go live on my Facebook. I don't normally do that, but I have a little bit of time. And then I'm going to go to the toilet and then go to my gate. Yes. So I'll be traveling to Accra today. Here is the ticket. 12:25. So right now it's about 10 o'clock here. So I have a couple hours. Boarding time is 12:25. We leave at 20 past 1. So yeah, I did the all-night flight from Toronto on one of these big, huge jumbo jets. I hope that it wasn't a Boeing 737 Max. I'd be worried nowadays. I'd be worried about them Boeing 737 Max planes because I heard they're back in the air. I don't know what they look like. So I'd be okay, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm having some technical, what I'm saying, the network, airport, all that. So yeah, guys, big shout out to the African Superstar family. I think the next time I go live with you guys, I'll be back in Ghana. So I'm looking forward to getting back home. It's been a long journey. I've been away for a while. We're going to talk about that and so much more once I return back to Ghana. But yeah, but the beautiful thing about this journey in particular was I accomplished everything I set out to do. When I traveled and left Ghana, I had, kind of an itinerary, basically SMP. And big shout outs to members only, because members only got kind of a playbook, a, a play-by-play of my game plan, basically, because they've been with me for several months. I got to see the behind the scenes of what was going on. African Superstar X Ghana, which I am rocking today. I'm probably seeing this one in the commercial. You know what I'm saying? It's got the Ghana varsity. I have it in a lot of colors, whatever color you like. I got blue, I got green, I got purple. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should head over to the website, check out the new collection. So that was one of my agendas: produce the new collection, shoot a commercial for the new collection, go to the US, visit my family, and return back to Ghana. And I have done everything on my agenda, without being in, like talking about it, without deliberating about it. Basically, just creating, sticking with it for me, because I was successful.